Our command today is we need to be generous to friend and foe. Be generous to all. Be a generous person. This is the infamous, famous, if someone slaps you on one cheek, you turn the other one to them as well. We are in the middle of the Sermon on the Mount by Jesus Christ himself. So let us read verse 38. You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Let's make justice. If somebody you get in a fight and somebody loses an eye, they lose an eye. If somebody loses a tooth and the other person loses a tooth, we're going to make it even. Tit for tat. This was even if a woman that was pregnant was somehow injured when two men were fighting. If the baby was born and then had some sort of deformity, then the instigator of that fight then would have the same punishment levied on him. Tit for tat. If you do this, then you're going to get it back to you in equal force. But Jesus says this, and remember, the great lawgiver is allowed to give qualifications and extra teachings on his commandments. But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil. So if he's coming at you, the evil one, do not resist the one who is evil. We have to remember, too, the Apostle Paul says elsewhere, he says that our weapons are not of this world. We do not fight with the weapons of this world because we are fighting against principalities and powers. We are fighting against evil, dark forces of the dark world. So we need to remember that our true enemy is never truly the other person anyway. So he says, do not resist the one who is evil. But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other. Be generous to friend and foe. If anyone would sue you and take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. So be generous to all. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. So we see the commands here that we do not resist the one who is evil. If somebody physically is hurting us, turn to him the other one. And remember, Jesus is using metaphorical language here to really punch us in the face and slap us on the face, if you will, to really understand that we need to be generous. And so give people what they're wanting. Don't let them take it from you. Just give it to them. And they're going to lose any sort of joy or any sort of odd pleasure that they get from taking that from you. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Chick-fil-A called it. I worked there for a time, and they would call it the second mile service. You give them what they're expecting, and then you give even more. Go with them 2 miles if they're asking you to walk 1 mile. Give to the one who begs from you, and do not refuse the one who would borrow from you. So be generous to all. Do not think any of it is yours at all. That's something we struggle with, isn't it? What's mine is mine. But in reality, what mine is whose? Whose is it really? It's the Lord's. So do not resist the one that is evil. Be generous to all. Be generous to your enemy, and watch the Lord heap fires of coal upon his head. That's a promise there in the book of Romans. So the scriptural insight is be generous to all, to friend and foe. Why didn't I write this before? And then the prayer is, good Lord, please help me. This would be a prayer of petition. Lord, please help me. Help me to be generous to all I see. Give me a heart of what? Generosity. And we know that has to be supernaturally given to us, especially with what we're talking about in this type of scenario. And so again, we have a command to obey, not a sin to avoid. And what is a particular application that we can make? There might be a particular person that is using you, somebody that is coming after. What nice thing can you do for them? How can you be proactively good to them? Just like the 2 mile situation, if someone forces you to go 1 mile, go with them two. By Roman law, a Roman soldier could ask a Jew to walk only a mile and carry his burdens, carry his bag. And so Jesus is using that situation and saying that, hey, if a Roman soldier is asking you to walk 1 mile, well, just go ahead and walk with him 2 miles. Go with him over and above what he's asked you to do. And so when we already have a heart of generosity, people really can't take away from us because we're already like, hey, what can I give you? I can give you extra time. I can give you this, give you that. It is interesting if we because I'm doing this, I'm batching these. So I just did the oath one from yesterday, talking about let your yes be yes and your no be no. That's something else that we have to keep in mind too. So we want to keep our commitments. As we're generous, we also want to be. We want to follow through in our generosity. You want to be a fake generous person. Oh yeah, I'll give to Lottie Moon, or yeah, I'll help with this, and then you don't do it. You said you're going to do it, and you don't do it. So it's almost like a double sin there. So, what person in your life do you need to be proactively generous to? Who do you, hanging preposition, I'm sorry, but who do you need to be proactively generous to? I pray that has been a blessing to you. Remember that little form on how to journal in your quiet times are found in the spiritual journals that we have available at the church, and we can show you how to experience a solid daily quiet time with the Lord every single day through our one-on-one mentoring program. If you've been doing this for a while too, and you would like to help others just experience the joy of having a daily quiet time, reach out to me. We'll be doing a training, a long term. About a 10 to 12 week training on how to do it yourself, and then how to be able to teach others as well. So I pray that has been a blessing to you, and I'll see you in the next video.